We're going to Vegas, baby. Vegas.
This week on Monster House, our buffed-up buffo builders will roll the dice on Vegas, baby, and try to beat the odds to bring the snap, crackle, and pop of the Vegas Strip to this ho-hum house.
I'll show that.
The homeowners have agreed to flip their keys over to the swing and swain of Radical Renovations, Steve Watson.
What's there, baby?
Steve will play 5-card stud with 5 men and 5 days to make this Vegas dream come true. So ante up. The sky's the limit. But don't forget, the house always wins.
Monster House is doing Vegas, baby.
Our house was plain and simple. It was safe and normal. It was nice and sweet. But we all agreed we could use a change. And then something happened that was very strange. Cause a van showed up, all our stuff went flying. And my mom was crying till the job was done. Now it's a monster house. It's a monster house. It's a monster house. And we all just love it. It's a monster house.
Meet Pyro and Veronica, and their 2 Dobermans. Pyro's a fire breather, and Veronica's the light of his life. They want their dull domicile to sparkle and glow Vegas style.
We picked Vegas because love going to Vegas, love entertaining. Thought, what the hell, you know? We would just really like to have something different, really different.
Vegas, to me, is a fantasy wonderland for adults, and it's a great time, and you can do pretty much anything you want there. I don't think you guys can live up to our expectations. I think we're expecting a little bit more than you guys can put out.
So they're placing their bets on the double dealer of domestic redos, Steve Watson. Steve will hold all the aces with design and construction. Pyro and Veronica's only view of the game will be from a coachman parked out front. Steve brings in his design team to get the game started with a strong hand. Oscar Albuerne, designer extraordinaire. Jerry Schwartz, decorating diva. And for some genuine Vegas sparkle, legendary funny man, Jackie Green.
I lived in Vegas for so many years, since 1950. And I just saw what was going to happen to this town, and I called my business manager and I said, George, let's buy some property in Vegas. And he says, no, it'll be a ghost town, forget about it. So I call him now every day and I said, more ghosts are moving in, George. Thanks, Chris.
All right, Pyro and Veronica. Pyro is a fire breather, likes to play with fire. Veronica is just plain hot.
Hot. Ooh, hot,
Yeah,
hot.
they like to party. They love Vegas. So we got to hook these guys up with the perfect Vegas party house. First of all, we got to put a lounge in here. Whenever I think lounge in Vegas, I'm spending a lot of time in bars with brass poles and stages. That's just me. It's like a fireman's burlesque pole.
At this age, I don't like to go down poles. It's more of that joke, but I'm not going to tell you.
Every place has a buffet in Vegas. You gotta love a buffet, you know, hot and cold. Sneeze guard, you got ambrosia salad, crab legs.
I was at a buffet line one time, Jerry, and there was 2 guys standing behind me, and everybody's got gambling on their mind. And one guy said to the other guys, I'll bet you 8 to 5 that the roast beef will be gone before we get there. Oscar, anytime you want.
The dining room table should be a dual purpose type thing. So it appears to be just a regular dining room. The chandelier from above this dining room maybe drops down, grabs a tabletop, which will be made out of glass, lifts it up to reveal, you know, a craps table.
I knew a guy that threw himself right on the crap table. He says, I bet me. And the pit boss says, we don't take any bets under $1.
Well, blackjack will be back here and it'll look like a bar. And then the bar will open up to reveal a blackjack table.
Blackjack table.
Now we need someplace really nice. We can give these guys a nice plush, high roller suite, some nice digs.
Well, the whole upstairs is perfect for a high roller suite.
I think we should make it really luxurious. Plush, some beautiful plush carpeting, burgundies, gold.
I think if we raise the bed, it'll give you a better view out this big window he's got in the back.
Speaking of view, though, I don't know if you've seen what this neighborhood looks like from this view.
Can we make them see Vegas, like the Vegas Strip or something?
That's exactly what I'm thinking. And what we can do is we can do a translight there. It's basically a film that has the image on it, and we'll light it up from the back. And you see them all, you know, on the backs of all these talk shows, Leno, Letterman, they all have them.
That'd be awesome.
They got classy hotels there now. You got a place called the Venetian. You can't even get in there without a passport. But Generally, this stuff used to get laughs, and then I was standing around this small house. And I really don't mean
Here's the plan. The living room will become a Vegas lounge with a stage and a 2-story burlesque pole. A pass-through counter to the kitchen will become a full-out buffet. The dining room will be turned into a casino, featuring a bar with a blackjack table hidden inside. The centerpiece will be a craps table with a chandelier that lowers a dining room tabletop. Upstairs, the master bedroom will get a high roller suite platform bed. And outside, a translight photo will give a penthouse view of the Vegas Strip.
I want that house.
That'd be awesome.
What about you, Shecky?
I think I'm just gonna get an apartment. Okay, Chris? Go ahead. Keep it up, keep it up.
But all joking aside, it's time to deal out our deck of builders. Garrett Hennessy, carpenter, king of hearts. Rich Panitz, general contractor, jack of all trades. Barrett Warland, woodworker, joker. Aaron Ruttman, furniture making ace. Jake Jacobson, metal artist, wild card. The team has 5 days to complete their monster mission. If successful, they'll each receive tools from Makita and Aesop worth over 3 large. Ladies and gentlemen, the stevedore himself, Mr. Steve Watson.
How you guys doing?
How's it going?
I'm gonna have to take those keys. Have a good week in the RV.
Right on, thanks.
Destroy the house?
We're gonna have a good time.
Pyro and Veronica have placed their bets and slip off to the coachman, while our remodeling Rat Pack steps onto the floor.
Welcome to Monster House, and this week, it's Vegas, baby.
Vegas.
I'm gonna walk you guys through, show you what we're gonna do. You can't have Vegas without a buffet. Right here, buffet, big neon lights, buffet sign. This is the lounge. We're gonna cut a hole from the master suite upstairs, pole coming down, your burlesque stage gonna wrap around.
Is that pole for pole dancing?
Somebody's got to. You've got the bleach blonde hair, everybody. Now we're going to the casino. This is the craps table. This is also going to double as a dining room table. But whenever it's game time, that chandelier goes lower. It'll latch onto the plexiglass, lift it back up to expose the craps table. We're going to do a blackjack / bar right here in this area. Your bartender also doubles as a blackjack dealer. High roller suite.
Monster walk.
This is the high roller suite. It's gonna be first class. We're gonna put this bed on a couple of 2-tiered platform, raise this thing up. Now that's Vegas.
Yeah, it is.
And I mean literally. That's gonna be your translight that has to roll up. When you're laying in bed, you got the screen open. You want to feel like you're in Vegas. That's the Vegas skyline. Just remember, guys, when we leave on Friday night at midnight, we get the family back in here after our decorators, and they've got to live in this place. So you got to just treat it like it's your own. It's Vegas, baby, and it's time to get to work.
The team puts their heads together to come up with a game plan. Aaron takes charge of the buffet and gets on the horn to a local restaurant supply house.
Because I have less than a week to do this.
Garrett orders lumber for the burlesque stage and bed platform.
Getting carpet over it. We'll do a nice job on the carpet.
Wired jockey Rich chases down components for all the electrical work. Outside, Barrett and Jake try to figure out how to get the design's moving parts moving. They quickly agree on an electric winch to operate the chandelier tabletop, but they're at odds over the best way to raise and lower the translight screen. Jake wants to use a simple off-the-shelf garage door opener, but Barrett hates the idea.
You click the garage door opener and it goes click, 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 boom. You know, that's what we're trying to avoid, a nice quiet motor that doesn't sound like an earthquake's coming in, you know?
Barrett's idea is to scavenge parts from a motorized projection screen and reconfigure them to work with the heavier and larger translight. Unable to agree, they call in the rest of the team for a powwow.
We're talking about a genie motor mounted outside of their bedroom,
This
right?
is not genie motor. This is...
A garage door opener.
Yeah.
But that's a huge apparatus. I mean, and it's on a chain.
It's overkill, yes, but we save a lot of time.
The others side with Barrett, but Jake digs in his heels.
Okay, that winch is... Yes, the dining room table.
So the meeting goes on
Look at that, worry-free. How much better can you get?
and on.
It's a projector screen motor. Yeah. We get a projector screen without the screen.
And on.
Everybody knows what we're going to use. You know, if a motor's too much overkill.
And on.
We can do that tomorrow.
It has to be.
As long as it's bigger than that.
Just make a stack of chips.
After 2 hours of getting nowhere, Barrett and Aaron take the problem to the pit boss.
I think it's ridiculous.
I think
You can find a projection screen motor.
That's what I wanted to go with.
That's going to be small. You know how loud this thing is going to be?
Well,
Steve tries convincing Jake that it's time to fold.
I just think it's going to be too loud. I think it's overkill. I think you can keep looking and find something maybe like a projection screen motor or something that's going to be a lot easier because that's just going to be really, really loud.
Yeah, but you know what? It comes with everything.
Yeah, but a lot of things come with everything, but they're still too loud. You know, that thing's going to come up like...
Okay, what if we mount on some rubber grounds?
Or just keep looking for a little bit.
Still refusing to quit, Jake insists that he can turn his idea into a winner.
No, I'm concerned about Jake. He doesn't seem to want to listen to anybody, doesn't want to listen to me.
I think he's making it a little more complicated than it really is. I think he's got to go, get it out of his system, smoke some cigarettes, and come back down to earth.
The lumber's arrived, and the boys are ready to ante up. Barrett moves on to help Garrett with the carpentry.
We're working on the bed frame for upstairs. We're cutting wood Vegas style.
Sweet.
In the living room, Aaron goes full tilt, framing out the burlesque stage.
All things considered, just trying to continue to keep going, you know? I'm gonna do it until it's done. It's hot.
Electrician Rich turns his attention to the home's power grid. New wiring needs to be run for the chandelier and translight. And as for Jake, let's just say he's sitting out this hand. Pyro and Veronica have stocked up for their week in the fifth wheel, but they've forgotten an essential item.
Hey, bro, obviously I cannot go in there, but would you do me a big favor?
Sure.
In one of my cabinets, towards the left inside the kitchen area, there's a bottle of Pinot Grigio. Would you get it for me?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you so much.
All right, cool. That it? That's it. Nice, man. What'd you do without your wine?
Oh,
you got a bottle opener too, man.
Beautiful. Thank you so much.
Of course, dude. No
Bless
problem.
your heart. I'm out of here.
No problem, man. Have a good one.
You too.
Upstairs, Barrett and Garrett are holed up in the hot box of a bedroom.
Keep it warm down here. We got half a rainforest in here, dude.
But the heat doesn't slow down these partners in rhyme.
Our Wonder team up here, the Wonder twins, Barrett and Garrett, are kicking ass up here in the bedroom. Half the platform's built, they're gonna get the other part finished. Boom, we can walk away from that and mark it off their list. And it's only Monday. Those guys are kicking ass, and their names happen to rhyme, which is kind of cute, I guess.
A job well done. They head downstairs to join Aaron on the stage. Jake has spent the entire afternoon laboring over his plan for the translight. By 7 p.m., he still hasn't figured it out, but he heads home anyway. The rest of the builders keep playing while they're ahead. It's after 10 before they cash in their chips and call it a night.
Tuesday, brother, Tuesday.
Day 2, and the guys are eager to get on a winning streak. But this morning, they find themselves one card shy of a full house.
Jake, are you out there? Monster house to Margaritaville. Come in, Jake. Come in.
Plus, Jake is not here, and it's after 8 o'clock, and he's the one that wants to not listen to the rest of the team and doesn't care about anybody else's opinion. You shouldn't be late.
To be honest with you, I kind of anticipated it. I realized with the way he was moving and the way the talks went, where we got nowhere. He just lives on a boat, and it's a different kind of vibe. It's a different world.
We'll just have to kick his butt later or something.
They shrug it off and get to work. Aaron cuts into the old kitchen counter to carve out a brand new buffet. Rich removes some ceiling to run wiring for the craps table chandelier. Barrett decides to put the translight debate to rest. Since Jake's plan was still up in the air when he left last night, Barrett orders the projector screen motor he was pushing for yesterday.
Yes. Hi, I was calling to see about the availability of like a projector screen. I'm actually a contestant on the show Monster House. Hello? Like it could be here as soon as tomorrow, correct? Fantastic. I have to give the big Monster House thumbs up on this one.
Downstairs, Garrett and Steve have started cutting a hole for the burlesque pole.
This looks good up here, man. It's a perfect spot for it. Hello? Hello?
The team has been toiling for 3 solid hours before Jake finally shows up. His excuse?
Lots of traffic.
What's new? Hey, what's up, man? Where the hell you been? In traffic.
No, I left a little later than I should have, and I hit the 405, and then I hit the 101, and it was, you know.
But this isn't the kind of stuff that, you know, is going to happen all through the week or anything like that.
Barrett tells him that the translight's been taken care of and suggests he start on the chandelier. But before getting to work, Jake needs to first sit and do a little planning.
It's the middle of Tuesday, and 4 out of 5 guys are working really hard right now, and I have a builder who still has his nose in his notebook. So right now I'm going to go talk to him about that, because I'm getting a little bit irritated.
1 inch, and they got 1 1/8. Well, I'm going to call them in a minute. I mean. Strip. And so we're talking maybe 2 rows of each. 2 rows of inch and then 2 rows of 1 1/8. So that's...
Get off the damn phone, for Christ's sake.
Steve's telling me to get off the phone.
God, get off the phone and do some work. I want to see you do something in the next 15 minutes. I want to see you pick up a tool and work.
I'm trying to get...
I don't care. I don't care. I need to see some work happen. I got 4 guys that are working right now, and you got your head in the notebook and on the phone all damn day long, and I'm tired of it. I need to see some work.
Okay.
Help these guys out.
All right, bye.
Jake's inertia has not stopped the rest of the team from forging forward.
I can't wait to eat some ambrosia out of that.
This is gonna be cool,
Sweet,
huh?
sweet ambrosia.
It's so simple, too, really. It was a good idea.
Aaron has already conquered the buffet countertop.
All right, this is a done deal. We have a functional, well, once we get the heat lamp and the sneeze guard and the sign up, it'll be done.
Yeah, well,
upstairs, the Wonder Twins are making the hole for the burlesque pole showgirl-sized.
Get medieval on that.
Barrett reveals why he is the perfect builder for the Vegas house.
I am not allowed to go back to Vegas. When you're counting cards, drinking too much, and running naked through a lion cage at the MGM Grand Hotel, I think I've earned my right to be here at the Monster House doing Las Vegas style.
Out in the coachman,
Hey guys, come on in, check out the 5th wheel.
homeowners Pyro and Veronica have a very special announcement.
Our little chalet over here, she's expecting puppies. This would be Papa. This is our stud right here. I was thinking about, for a midwife, Steve. Steve would probably do a great job.
I'm the Beastmaster.
By early afternoon, Jake's realized that he can't settle on a final plan for the chandelier until he does some shopping. Inside, the winch for the chandelier has stepped onto the stage.
Penny coming out.
Aaron runs the cable through a system of pulleys to the center of the room.
This is when. You want to give it a test?
They get it working. Now all they need is a chandelier. It's late afternoon by the time Jake returns from the metal store. After another all-day prep, he's got the parts and he's finally ready to start welding. Our red-hot remodelers work into the night.
It's all about the team. If it was individual and we weren't on the same page, there's no way you could get something like this done in 5 days.
Table up. Hump day.
The guys are in early. For the second day in a row, the team is one card short of a full house. But today, the missing card is from another suit.
Yeah, Barrett is a little late.
This isn't the kind of stuff that's going to happen all through the week.
I know there are the traffic problems.
Once again, the team starts off shorthanded. Rich's goal for the day is to connect his new circuits to the main panel. What he finds is a high voltage headache.
This one's a little bit difficult to get into. Normally a panel would be simple to wire, except for the bad work by the previous electricians that they just kind of put it in willy-nilly and didn't make nice clean bends to make the work look good.
Last night, Ace apprentice Garrett framed out the hole for the burlesque pole.
I just wanted to stay last night until this was finished, and it's about 11:30.
This morning, he offers to help Jake weld together the chandelier. But there's a twist to this show of teamwork. Garrett has never welded before.
I had my first lesson welding. It's going well. It's going really well. It's coming out really good, so I'm very happy with it.
Garrett started welding today to kind of, I think, for no other reason, basically to give Jake a little kick in the ass. And it seems to have worked, because they're working well together now.
Out in the driveway, Barrett stumbles into work 2 hours late.
I had a pretty late night last night, actually. And then I hit the snooze bar once or twice.
I don't care if Barrett was late at all. We're working long hours, so I dig that.
You should have seen the off-camera wedgie I got. Let's just say I don't need a cup of coffee.
By late morning, Jake and Garrett's two-pronged attack has paid off. They've finished the frame for the chandelier. And our boat-dwelling builder puts his nautical skills to work.
I love sailing, and doing this is what would you call standing rigging on a sailboat. It's very interesting to figure out midpoint of a weighted object. I'm going to finish setting this one U-bolt, and then we're going to hook these two thimbles to the two pick points on our winch, which will raise and lower this unit.
The team hauls it inside for a maiden voyage.
Everybody step away from it and see what this thing does when it's all by itself.
Jake, we never doubted you. Not for a minute.
Actually, I doubted you for about 2.5 days.
Yeah, I did.
I changed my opinion of Jake when he really knocked it out. He really came through for us. I would consider joining Jake in Margaritaville now. On the boat, floating in the open Pacific with a pitcher of margaritas and a dirty old dog, barking at me.
The craps table arrives, but somebody forgot to order legs. So furniture maker Aaron pops on some store-boughts.
Look at this.
Looks good.
Thank you. I'm stuck, I swear to God. Get out.
All right, go ahead. All right. Good job. Great job, man.
Thanks.
The chandelier's frame is finished, but Jake still has a lot left to do.
We get the glass on there, and we get our lights on there, and we can start trying to create effect.
Of course, all of this will require more planning and consultation. The design sketch calls for a few decorative hanging crystals. Jake's idea is a 3-tiered full-scale showpiece made out of over 200 plexiglass dowels. It's a lot of cutting, drilling, and gluing.
There's a lot of parts. There's a lot of missing pieces, you know, and if you can get the pieces here and take the time, and it's worth the extra few hours that takes.
Jake shares his idea with the team.
We have the 3/4 inch. Wait a minute. There's an insert that's 30 by 66 that all these pieces get glued to.
200 pieces?
Well, it's close to that. There's 7 rows.
The team's worried that this will take time they don't have. Once again, Jake digs in his heels. But this time, instead of arguing, Barrett secretly pulls the plug. He calls the plexiglass supplier and makes a little adjustment to Jake's order.
I basically got on the phone and canceled Jake's entire order. It would have been cool, but it's gonna take too much time.
The dirty deed done, Barrett heads back upstairs to tackle a translight.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And this is what's gonna be mounted against this part of the house.
He's ordered a simple classroom-type projector screen motor. But to make it work with the larger and heavier translight screen, he'll have to jerry-rig a new turn gear and mounting pole.
I'm not leaving tonight until this is up and running and Vegas is at a touch of a fingertip.
By late afternoon, Jake's plexiglass order arrives. At least the part that Barrett didn't cancel.
Yeah, so basically his plexi got here and he only has one piece. And
he's bugging.
Well, he's trying, yeah, I guess he needs to figure out what's going on, so you may want to go down and explain to him.
Yeah, okay. Where's Jake? Jake needs to talk to me, or can I keep working? Can he come up here? All right. I kind of like to fire him off the roof. So Jake wants to have a little discussion with me. Probably wants to give me the old.
Barrett heads downstairs to face the music.
Give us the 3/4 sheet.
So you didn't tell him, you didn't cancel the rest of the order?
No, I said keep everything else the same.
All right, well.
He denies everything.
So
but his subterfuge seems to have done the trick.
I told him that.
Jake drops the issue and turns his attention to putting up spotlights to illuminate the translight screen. The dinner bell rings, and Pyro and Veronica provide the team with some Vegas-style vittles.
We decided to cook you guys some southwestern fajitas. That's for you guys, man. That's for you guys. That's you doing something in there.
I got something for you inside.
I'm doing something for you guys.
That's nice.
I hope you enjoy it.
That's why God gave you teeth. Now that's a fajita. That's good stuff. Now this is some tender meat. You know, that's tender. That's tender. That's some tender meat.
As day 3 slips away, Barrett is still battling with his jerry-rig motor.
You never know when you're mix matching parts what you're gonna get at the end of like, that's what design's all about. Taking a chance and making it work. Hey, no way.
The sun goes down and the Vegas skyline goes up.
Better, dude. Yeah. Drip, drip.
That's awesome.
Wow.
Man, look at her go. Ain't it sweet?
Oh my God, that is great. Ladies and gentlemen, we have our monster for the Vegas house.
Steve shares his worst Vegas memory.
I got really messed up one night and went streaking through the hallways around 9 o'clock in the morning. Woke up in my sleep butt naked, decided I was gonna win my money back and went walking through the halls naked. Woke up on the elevator going down next to some poor little Asian lady who was like this in the hall, in the corner of the elevator. I look over, I go, how you doing? Look down, I'm completely naked, not even my socks on. And I was mortified. And that, America, is Wednesday.
Day 4, and our groggy gamblers stumble back onto the casino floor. So far, this team's been having a fairly good run. The High Roller Suite has a platform bed and a working translight. Downstairs, both the casino and the lounge are taking shape. But the clock is running, and there's still a lot left to get done.
Dance pole in place. That's a big one. Getting the chandelier in place. The buffet, the blackjack table. Those are the big things. We're gonna knock those out today, and then we're going to Vegas, baby. Vegas.
The day starts off with delivery of a blackjack tabletop.
Oh, it comes with its own dealer.
Blackjack table.
Ooh, this is nice, dude. The dealer stand.
The design calls for the blackjack table to be tucked away inside a semicircular bar. Metal novice Garrett takes on the job of bending 1-inch steel square tubing to construct this frame within a frame. Inside, Jake has gone back to working on his chandelier. Yesterday, Barrett went behind his back and canceled the plexiglass order for Jake's intricate hanging dowel design. Today, Jake is making the design even more complicated.
Actually, there's 6 rows plus a center row. 3 times 34, that's 25, that's 3, that's 12, that's 4, 1, 2, 14. 17.8 divided by 6, 26 times 5. 70 divided by 12 equals... It's 20.
Oh my God, it's a beautiful mind over here. Wait a minute. The sequel.
Barrett smells trouble.
Oh. 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 God. The chandelier, guys, I just want to... Jake's making another big plexi order.
The crew thought this problem was behind them.
We got the chandelier done. I don't know why everyone's worried about it. You know? Making it more razzmatazz when it already looks pretty killer.
It's gonna take a lot of time. I mean, no matter how you do it, we're talking, I mean, Jake's talking about gluing on 200 cylinders.
We can be done. Why not be done?
But Jake is as headstrong as ever.
I just cannot compromise for the day to go. I can't compromise.
Well, the thing is, I mean, if it gets right down to it, I can make the compromise for you. If it gets right down to it, I can say it ain't happening. Okay?
And once again, Jake's insistence that he can pull it off buys him a second chance.
Okay, we are going to go ahead and allow him to work on this this plexiglass chandelier with the plan that he has made out there, but with the understanding that, and this is to everybody, to the understanding that it's got to be done on time and it's got to look right. Otherwise, everyone's responsible for it, not just him.
You gotta promise me that the clamp system, the pin system, and the lights are functional, and this thing can raise down before we start on the decorative.
Aye, sir. Right away.
The meeting ends, and Jake heads straight back to his dowels.
Okay.
I thought you weren't gonna start on this until we were done.
The team's hardest worker is losing patience with the team's hardest thinker.
Yeah. Okay, what I need is a piece 66 by 28. So you got 16 and 28 is what? 14, 40, 44. So we got 4 inches.
Hey, we got a lot of to do, so if I have time to cut that, I will. I got to build a sneeze guard too. So
well, that
we got. You remember what we talked about?
I admit, deals on, yeah.
No, it's getting irritating, dude. We might not even do that.
But before the testosterone boils over, in blows a calming breeze of designer estrogen.
Hi, how are you? You got stuff?
We totally got stuff.
Cool.
For the buffet line.
Yeah.
You know, the special room.
Zebra print rug.
Must, huh?
Jerry and Tara have dropped by for a little inspiration.
This half's gonna be carpeted for the DJ, so Pyro's gonna be up in there.
Great. Okay. Awesome. The carpet that's coming in has a lot of red, blue, green, black, white.
We got some new bedding. We got drapery.
You'll see us tomorrow with some bags of stuff.
By late afternoon, Jake has reordered his plexiglass and is attaching lights to the chandelier.
Yeah, and then we'll plug it in and light them up and see what they look like.
Outside, the boys have started welding together a frame for the blackjack bar. At the buffet, Aaron hooks up a heat lamp and sneeze guard.
It's good, it's good, it's good, it's good, it's good. Looks good, it's good.
Upstairs, Rich runs power for the translight motor.
So, you think I could see through these things?
On the roof, Steve and Aaron cap the day off with an exclamation point.
There's our burlesque pole. Of course, we all know what a burlesque pole really is. It's brass and it spins. Basically, we're gonna take it in this way.
That's quite nice.
The only thing we have to worry about right now is the chandelier and all that stuff, and Jake has decided that he's going to do the acrylic rods no matter what. That's fine. You want to make it happen, it better happen by tomorrow night, otherwise this build is a failure. So right now it's either Jake's going to be Jake the Snake and sneak up on us and get this thing done, or he's going to be Jake the Joker and we're going to have to toss him out the deck.
Day 5, it's all or nothing. The guys come to work with a swagger in their step. One major project they still need to tackle is the blackjack bar. The Wonder Twins step up to weld together the inner frame. But that's only the beginning of what needs to get done.
This whole thing needs to be faced with 1x3s. So, I mean, that's going to take a little while.
While Aaron starts cutting wood to face the inner blackjack table, Barrett and Garrett move on to welding together the outer bar frame. Inside, Jake and Rich have attached lights to the chandelier and wired them up to a wall switch.
Watch this, full hitting action. We're ready to,
Oh, baby.
Jake is still bound and determined to keep his plexiglass dowels. But with less than 14 hours left, Steve's patience for this time-consuming project runs out.
I'm tired of this damn chandelier.
You know,
I'd love to see you work on something else.
I can show you if you're really, really fascinated.
Then it's gonna look like I don't care. All I care about is it's gonna take forever, and you haven't even started. We don't have time to deal with it, and a half-finished product means that all this entire team fails on this build. I have finally nixed all the dowels and the decorative design. We don't have time. I don't like the design in the first place. That's been completely nixed. I don't want to see one dowel on that plexiglass. Otherwise, I will rip it off.
Our makeover mavens arrive for a final once-over. But this time, they get distracted by the scenery.
Garrett's hot. The fact that he can build stuff is like really high on my sexy list.
We can't wait for Garrett to bend over and work. Should we go check him out? Let's go check him out.
With only 9 hours left, Steve notices these gamers are getting a little gamey.
You guys all smell bad. 5 out of 5 guys smell like...
And they're not the only thing that stinks. Jake's come up with a plan for attaching the chandelier to the tabletop.
So every time they lower this table, this has to be unscrewed 8 times. Here, 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 and again here. Change it, change it, change it.
Change it.
Yes, you can change it. Yes, you can change it. I'm not asking, I'm telling you, change it. That's not the way I want it. Easy to use.
12 hour to redesign, go back to
no one. Well, that's why I said to keep me abreast of all the things that you guys decide to do, and no one kept me abreast of that. Otherwise, I would have shut it down yesterday. We can sit here and talk about it for another 30 minutes, or you guys can figure something out.
Well, now what? Now back to the drawing board. I mean, I don't know where it's gonna hide. It's gonna be.
Just do it, man.
Outside, Barrett and Garrett have finished the outer bar frame. They bring it inside and attach it to the blackjack table. The swivel assembly works, but the frame still needs to be faced front and back with wood. Meanwhile, Jake and Rich have come up with another way to attach the tabletop to the chandelier. Weld metal clasps to heavy-duty turn latches.
You have to cut up, or maybe we just keep it like that.
There you go.
It's totally open. Yeah, these are,
Outside, Pyro, Veronica, and friends are getting the party started early in the RV and on the RV.
So we have less than 40 minutes left, and all 5 of our guys are working in the same room together. Barrett, Garrett, and Aaron are all working on the bar. It has to be completely skinned out, ready to be stained before we can declare that thing done. Jake finally got his head out of the clouds, and he's just working hard and getting it done. He's focused. Rich is helping him, and Rich is focused on getting it done. And just, there's not a whole lot of talking going on, just a lot of work. We're down to our casino
See if we have any luck or not.
With Vegas in his sights, Steve deals out the cliches.
I'm saying the odds are about 5 to 1 we're gonna get this thing done. The deck is stacked against us. It's a big crapshoot. We were playing draw poker. I drew a couple aces, but right now with all the 5 guys in there, we got a full house.
The latches get welded on, and this chandelier tabletop is ready to rise.
Bracket problem solved, babe. We got it.
Jake and Rich walk away from the craps table winners. With less than 35 minutes left, the whole team starts playing blackjack. The clock's ticking down, and it's 5 guys against the house.
Yes.
You may smell bad, but you are the man.
I smell bad?
Yeah.
What?
After a week of winning, will they go bust on this blackjack bar?
Close. 10 minutes left. Looking good, guys. Looking good. Looking good.
How's it going? Totally pressed for time, huh? What time is it right now? Oh, you are. You are pressed for time. You think you're gonna make it? I don't want to say what that is.
Let's get it on, guys.
Last piece.
And as time runs out, the last slat goes on.
All right, guys. That is time.
Yeah.
Tools down. Hold up. Hold up. Okay, tools down. Hold up, guys. Hold it.
There's a bunch of dust adjustment tool.
Well, I mean, to me, guys, blackjack bar is done, which means the whole damn build is done. Guys, congratulations. Thank you so much for doing a good job this week. Oh, brother, good job. Congratulations.
You know it.
Guys, I want to say, it was a pleasure working with you this week, and you're right up there with some of the best build teams that we've had. You're right up there, up top of those guys. Give yourselves a big hand. You guys deserve it.
Jerry and Tara swing in with their decorating crew to give the house some Vegas va-boom.
Upstairs, it's the high roller, elegant suite. And down here, this is like the fun, like probably what I would equate to like maybe what the Hard Rock is now. The in-it place.
Total hangout. The Mohawk group donated this carpet to the cause. It's awesome.
This is light tape by Electroluminex. It's really cool looking. It kind of looks like neon.
This is the homeowner pyro, blowing fire, and the neon is amazing. It's all done by sign methods.
Yummy smelling candles, strawberry from IKEA. It kind of makes me hungry.
Vegas is a nighttime sport. You sleep during the day, stay up all night, and so it's kind of cool that we're having a nighttime reveal.
Hello.
How you guys doing?
All that's left to do now is bring in our anxious homeowners. Homeowners Pyro and Veronica are itching to hit the strip.
I'm so ready to get my butt in there. I'm dying to get in there.
Once we see it, it's just gonna be a huge party.
Hello.
I think it's time to take a trip to Vegas.
Is it?
Go.
Let's do this.
How you guys doing?
Doing wonderful. How you doing?
I'm doing great. You ready for this?
See you.
Let's do this.
Let's go.
The builders watch on a remote monitor.
The place is awesome. I think it's time for me to show you your new monster house.
Give it to us.
Here you go, guys. Come on into your new monster house.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. Okay. Oh my God.
We got a buffet.
You gotta have a hot cold buffet.
buffet. Got a heat lamp.
Oh my God.
Hot cold buffet. We got your little fried chicken in there. Little lasagna. Little macaroni and cheese. You got a sneeze guard.
Wow, that's great.
We hooked you up with a little shrimp, and of course, you gotta have the ambrosia on any Vegas buffet. Gotta have that. Have a seat. Have a seat.
What?
You've got your burlesque pole. Robin.
Are you kidding?
Sliding down to the. Oh my God.
Does she come with the house?
She comes with the house. Yeah.
This is incredible.
I know.
How you feeling right now?
Okay.
How you feeling?
See the rest? Let's go see the rest.
Now it's time to go back to the game room. This is your new dining room, your entertaining room. You didn't have a dining room table, so we hooked you up with a dining room table.
That doubles as
something
a.
Oh my God.
It's hard to have a Vegas house
Without what?
without a craps table.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I love it. I'm the dealer.
Oh, this is righteous. You guys did so good. You guys did so good.
Kidding me.
You got a craps table. You gotta have a blackjack table.
No. Baby, this is all you right here.
Oh my God.
Gotta have a blackjack table.
Oh my God.
Oh.
Shut up. That's you. And like.
That is insane.
Okay, let's see this.
You've seen your casino, and it's time to show you
Something about a suite.
the high roller suite.
Okay, I'm ready. I knew it. Look at this.
And it's elevated, and oh my God.
Got us a new bed.
Yeah, have a seat. Get in bed. Make yourself comfortable. Make yourself comfortable. Every high roller suite has to have a big bitchin' 42-inch screen plasma television, big 42-inch plasma screen TV, with your own security camera.
Are you kidding me?
You gotta have your security cameras so you can keep tabs on the rest of your casino.
Oh my God, the eye. We got the eye in the sky.
Okay. That 42-inch plasma screen TV came from Just-in-Time Communications. Hooked you up with that. What else can make you feel like you're in Vegas? I think we should go to Vegas.
We have some in leg. Oh man. What?
You're good. Yeah.
A scene skate.
Oh my gosh. We got the strip.
Beautiful.
Oh my God.
That's beautiful.
I think it's time to go downstairs and meet the builders, but there's a really quick way to get downstairs. This opens up, that thing's welded nicely welded together, and that's the quickest way to get downstairs. Whoa!
And there she comes.
There you go. Yeah.
First try.
And I think it's time to introduce you guys to 5 guys who worked their butts off this week like you would not believe. Yeah!
What'd you think?
You like it, guys?
Come on, honestly.
Insane.
It was my pleasure to work with you guys and to lead you guys to the promised land this week. And I got to tell you, you kicked ass, and it was great to watch. So for that, you get rewarded. We got some prizes for you to take home tonight. You all get all of this. Got an 18-bolt cordless combo kit by Makita. Yeah. The Makita 10-inch dual slide compound miter saw. And the ESAB GT350 deluxe welding and cutting outfit. Guys, it's yours. Congratulations. You deserve it. Thank you. Thank you.
This by far exceeds everything that we we didn't know you guys were going to do this, man. We had no idea you guys would come out this strong, but you guys sure as heck did.
Until next time, when who knows, the monster may be coming to your house.
Vegas dreams, Vegas nights, slot machines, neon lights, placing bets, spinning wheels, gambler sweats, dealer deals.